Success does not arrive like a lightning strike. It does not fall into your lap because you are lucky, blessed, or chosen. Success is not a visitor. It is a force you build with your own hands, brick by brick, thought by thought, habit by habit, until it becomes so deeply woven into your identity that it can no longer be taken from you. Most people never understand this truth. They wait for change. They wish for better days. They hope for opportunity. But those who rise, those who become unstoppable, recognize something different. They realize that every day they are either constructing their future or unconsciously destroying it. This is the truth about building unstoppable success. Your life is always under construction, whether you're aware of it or not. The question is not whether you're building, it's whether you're building intentionally. Every great success story begins with a moment of awakening. A moment where a person looks at their life and understands with painful clarity that nothing changes until they change. Andrew Carnegie had that moment when he decided to climb out of poverty and into possibility. Thomas Edison faced failure after failure before realizing that every setback contained the seed of innovation. Walt Disney was fired, rejected, mocked, and yet he made a decision that defined his destiny. He would not surrender his vision, no matter how many times the world told him he was dreaming too big. You must reach that same moment of clarity, because the truth is simple and brutal. Your mind will either forge your empire or it will sabotage your potential. Everything begins in the realm no one else can see. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations. Napoleon Hill taught this nearly a century ago. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But today, most people don't conceive anything beyond survival. They don't believe in anything beyond convenience. And they don't achieve anything beyond what they've already done. To build unstoppable success, you must reclaim the territory of your own mind. You must take back the throne of your imagination. Every person who changed the world mastered the world within first. This is not philosophy. This is law. The law of vision, the law of belief, the law of clarity. When your mind is divided, your life is divided. When your mind is disciplined, your path becomes unstoppable. Look at Henry Ford, a man who created an industry by refusing to accept limitations. People told him it was impossible to build an affordable automobile. Experts laughed at him, yet he carried a vision so vivid that the world had no choice but to bend to it. He didn't need approval. He didn't need encouragement. He didn't need permission. He needed only disciplined imagination and relentless action. Your journey will require the same. You must understand that success is not won by the strongest, the smartest, or the most talented. History is full of brilliant failures and untalented victors. Success belongs to those who refuse to be defeated by their own excuses, those who hold the line when everyone else retreats, those who build their habits with intention and guard their thoughts like treasure. Every morning is a battlefield. The moment your eyes open, your mind is ambushed by fear, distraction, doubt, and old patterns. But unstoppable success begins when you choose to win these invisible wars before the world even wakes up. It begins when you control the first thoughts of the day instead of letting the day control you. It begins when you turn discipline into a non-negotiable, not an occasional effort. Understand this: discipline is not punishment, it is liberation. It frees you from stagnation. It frees you from regret. It frees you from the version of yourself that settles for less. When you discipline your mind, your actions follow. When you discipline your actions, your results change. When your results change, your identity evolves. That evolution is the foundation of unstoppable success. But here is the truth most people avoid. Discipline hurts. Growth hurts. Breaking patterns hurts. It is easier to stay the same, easier to stay comfortable, easier to live in the illusion that time is unlimited. But the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is permanent. You must choose which pain you will carry. Because every day, you are writing the story of your life in real time. And the story does not change until the author, you, changes. Edison rewrote his story by seeing every failure as education. Lincoln rewrote his by transforming tragedy into perseverance. Oprah rewrote hers by turning adversity into ambition. These people were not superhuman. They were simply unwilling to remain ordinary. To build unstoppable success, you must adopt the mindset of a creator, not a spectator. A leader, not a follower. A builder, not a dreamer. Dreaming without action is fantasy. Action without vision is chaos. But action fueled by vision, that is the birthplace of transformation. And so the truth stands firm. Your success begins when you accept complete responsibility for the direction of your life. Not partial responsibility, not conditional responsibility, not responsibility when things are easy or convenient, but full ownership of your mindset, your reactions, your habits, your decisions, and your future. When you claim that responsibility, you unlock power that cannot be bought, inherited, or gifted. You unlock the kind of power that forges fortunes, shapes legacies, and turns ordinary people into architects of destiny. And once you taste that level of personal power, even for a moment, you will never again be satisfied with mediocrity. You will never again tolerate excuses. You will never again allow fear to dictate your path. You will begin to see success not as an outcome, but as a way of living, a discipline, a philosophy, a daily commitment to becoming the strongest version of yourself.